mine is another point to you. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, but here all weekend still we haven't got a clue. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star endured only in groans. The syntax skips semantic slips, and what we're left a growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost our meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. And it falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. If there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not stay here on the ground. It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. just to see you come back home. But each step that you took towards her, well, you took each one not alone. And every time you said, my God, how is it up there on that phone? Well, I've been waiting undefeated just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there. And oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. Well, I remember when you said that you hate everything I do. You didn't have a reason, then wish I'd given one to you. And then you would say, oh my God, I couldn't know what you've been through. Well, I've been waiting undefeated just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, or you won't be there. And oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I get a little anxious when you call me on the phone. Somebody said that it fades away, but in the interim it was hard to see that way. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way. I thought I'd change when I got older, but the same year came over and over, and the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October, when the sidewalk home was covered over, well, I don't know the method, but you pulled right from the loan. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. And when every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way.
Hi. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I'm waiting for the song to hit the next little bit. Okay, pause. Hi, guys. How you doing? I hope you're all having a good Thursday today. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Mock. Hi, Ram. Hi, Quentin. Hi, Chizo. Hi, Chizu. Sorry. Hi, Arrow. I know there was other people. Alex, hi. Hi, Alex. Did I miss anybody? Haranoko, hello. How you doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Whoa. Demon Scar, hi. Welcome. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are all having a good day. I have so much to tell you. I'm a little anxious. Bruh. You might notice I'm a little low energy. This week has been a bit rough. Been a bit rough. Not gonna lie. I will fully admit a lot of it is due to my own brain. 100% my own brain has just not been my friend this week. So, yeah. Work has been a little rough. It's one of those things where there's been a lot to do. Like, at work, there's been a lot of bad things, like underperforming and stuff. And, you know, some of that is to do with me. And, you know, if I make a mistake, I want to work up and, you know, fix it. But when it's been a constant slew of, like, negative things and people being disappointed, as a recovering people pleaser, it kind of sucks after a while, not gonna lie. But we make do. My brain is still working on it. It's fine. It'll be okay. I just gotta... Some of the stuff, can I just be honest? Some of the stuff wasn't my fault. Some of the stuff wasn't my fault. I did what I could. I literally did what I could. It's just the good wasn't the best. So, we make mistakes, and we have to move on. But it's, you know, that emotion still is, like, there and persists. And I'm trying not to ruminate on it too much, but it's kind of hard. So my brain's not been my friend. Let's see. Plucky Scar got announced. Yes. Are you going to play it next week? No. No, I'm not. I'm playing other games right now. Chizu burned it all down. Flaze at fault, huh? Yes, I made some mistakes. Like, to be fair, it's one of those things where in my brain, it's over-exaggerated how bad it actually is, if that makes sense, as I bump my microphone. It's over-exaggerated how bad that is. Totally keep muting my microphone. It's, yeah, my brain over-exaggerated, so it's not as bad, but because my brain is my brain, it makes it feel like it's worse than it actually is. Quentin said, eat some chicken, that's what you gotta do. I have chicken rubbed in lemon pepper cooking, makes me feel better. Oh, that sounds so good. Arrow, I thought you were looking forward to it. Oh, I am! 100%! But it's not a game that I'm going to drop everything for to play. I can look forward to a game and also, not want to play it. There are other games, though, that I would care more about that I would want to play automatically right away. Thanks for the hydrate. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I don't want to, like, dox myself. But yeah, you know, it's been a rough week. Sorry we weren't able to play Hat in Time on Tuesday. It made me sad because, like, I really wanted to play it because I was like, I would love to just wind down with some games and chat. But I, like, had gotten home from work and ended up, like, staring at a wall for, like, 30 minutes. Staring at a wall for 30 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie, it took a lot of willpower to not do that today. Because I really wanted to play the story. Alpha Beta earlier asked Freddie to do the story. I'm so excited. People have been, like, saying that this story made them super emotional, like, it made them cry and stuff. So, I'm very excited to see you play through the story quest. Yeah, apparently everyone loved it. Speaking of games, Nintendo's suing Powell for patent issues. Yes, they are. And to be honest, I'm not too surprised. Like, the patent is interesting, but I personally feel like Nintendo wouldn't make a fuss about it unless there was actually something there, right? And it takes a long time to gather evidence. The Sue Kitchen win! If there was anything they could have sued him for, they would have done so already. But clearly the solution for everyone is to subscribe to Flaze to tier 3 so she can stream full time. Please protect your wallets. Please. Please. Honestly, like, that was a thought I have because, you know, my brain likes to over exaggerate. My thought was like, if I got fired from this job, would I have the mental capacity to stream full time to see how it goes? I'm not gonna lie, that was a thought I had. But again, that is my brain over exaggerating. I'm pretty sure I'm fine, but you know, I have made a few people mad. I just have to, you know, fix it and not continue to make people mad. And I will be okay, probably. Makes Nintendo look suspicious. I don't know. Fears, like, to me, and I will fully admit, I am a Nintendo fan person, but like, to me, Nintendo doesn't go after something unless there is like a legitimate ground for it. Because, especially in Japanese culture, when you have like a ton of like sponsors or, you know, eyes looking on you, anything that will like negatively impact your image, will be seen, like, could really drastically affect like everything. It's so much higher grounds than it's much different in Japan. Plus, I was reading that a lot of people in Japan actually dislike Power World. They really dislike Power World and are actually celebrating this. So, to me, I feel like there is more to it than what we are seeing. And I mean, time will tell, obviously. Like, don't get me wrong, Nintendo has done some stuff that I'm really disappointed in. I'm not gonna lie. I am a fan of them, but they have made some stuff that make me a little sad. But also, when it comes to suing, it is much more of a big deal than it is, say, here in the West, where people sue for the most ridiculous stuff all the time. I hope Microsoft buys them. I don't. I don't, I'm not gonna lie. Vanitas on YouTube said, yeah, it was great, but I believe it or not, I like the event quest more than the main one. Ooh, really? That's interesting. Interesting. I'm excited to do it. I liked the last event. I do see suspicious that Pocket Bear might have stolen models a while back. That's possible, but they would have gone for copyright if that was the case. Quentin said, personally, I don't dislike Pal World. I just dislike CEO and how he views AI-generated content, so I won't buy the game or anything from them. Oh, I still have Freebird on. That's kind of why I also didn't buy Pal World. You guys know, for a long time, I was super excited for Pal World. And then I learned more about the CEO and his beliefs on AI-generated content, and it really rubbed me the wrong way that I didn't want to check out Pal World anymore. And I was excited for that game for years. Alex, and Microsoft's track record of studios they bought isn't exactly good this year, right? Right? Honestly, like, I know we're talking about it, but I know we're talking on it, and you know, like I said, I have, even though I'm a Nintendo fan person, they also made mistakes. The like one company I would feel okay with if they got bought by someone is Nintendo. I'm not gonna lie. The whole AI thing was debunked, but but there were still interesting beliefs regarding AI, if memory serves. I want indie game studios to have more respect. Absolutely agree. RIP and then unrip Tango Studios, right? I'm just glad that, you know, maybe Hi-Fi Rush and that development team could continue, because I was so sad when that happened. Microsoft bugs me, I'm not gonna lie. Microsoft bugs me. Bean update Beat has vest hardness and she could go outside, but she hates having the harness on. Makes sense. I'm gonna get out of this menu because there's no music playing. And it bothers me. I despise Megacorps. Very valid. Very valid. I'm not fast. I plan to get a PS5 sometime at the end of the year. Oh, that's exciting. I've honestly debated on getting a PS5 too. Not the Pro. Unless I somehow, like, won it for free. Then I would, like, you know, I would be fine with getting a PS5 Pro. But I've been considering it. Because there's a few things I would like to play on PS5 and, like, take less of a load off of my computer. You got Robin! I did! But I did! I got super lucky! I say super lucky. I won my 50-50. That's where the luck draws. Yeah, it does mean, though, that I'm probably gonna be skipping Faye Xiao. Even though I would really love her, and she's beautiful, but I'm probably gonna be skipping her. Because I didn't get super lucky with Robin. Mock, you asked, how did you do on the Apocalyptic Shadow? I'm so mad at this. Okay.
Causes one to stop, while the
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm so mad. I'm like 500 points away from 3 stars. Ah! That was me on the last one. I know. Alex, you said I got one last week. It looks a lot like a PS5, really expensive copy of Astro. Thanks for the hydrate. Amy, hi. I finished the drawing. You did? Oh my gosh. I'm excited to see it. This one buffed Dot, so I was thriving. I was debating on doing my Dot team, but they also had follow-up. And, like, my follow-up team isn't that bad. Although it made me realize a lot of their planar ornaments could use some work. So I'm grinding that right now. Ram, you asked, question for everyone. If you were able to buy one game series, which one would you buy and what would you do with it? See, my brain wants to say Xenoblade, but I'm too afraid that I'm gonna ruin it. I love the Xenoblade series. You know what? No, I know. Sly Cooper. I would buy Sly Cooper, and we would at least have a game that didn't end on a cliffhanger. That's what I would do. Mock said I lost my 50-50 for E2 Kafka. No, I'm sorry, Mock. Quentin, it's like Cooper. I'll pull a Crash Bandicoot on it. Oh, yeah. Sly Cooper. Man, can I say, I love the Sly Cooper series so much. It makes me so sad. Like, it feels like such a cult classic at this point. I would love... I say this all the time with, like, series that I grew up with. I would love to play Sly Cooper for you guys if you haven't seen that game, because, man, that game just means so much to me. Okay, Mimi has uploaded a picture. Mimi said, I'm sorry about your Kafka lust, but I forgot to mention I also got Mulaney's Whippet 3 days before I left. Congrats! Congrats! Let me see if I can find your... Oh, it wasn't me that also lost Kafka. It was someone in chat. Was that too? Oh, that's because I did a reward thing. Okay. Hold on, where'd my chat go? I know Sly Cooper. Yay! I love Sly Cooper. It'd have to be the what? Yeast? I think it's called Yeast series. Ram said, I also said Sly for 2 reasons. One, make Sly 5 bring closure to the cliffhanger and to put all games on every console because Sly deserves to be on all consoles. Yes, 100% agree. Okay, you guys want to see this art that Mimi drew? I'm gonna try to be better about, like, showcasing art. I want to be better. Hold on. This is gonna take a while to set up, though. Give me a second. I need to do this, and I need to go over here, and I need to go here, and I need to go, and I need to put, whoops! Do this, and then I need to go here, and I need to go here, and 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 hit this, and boom, look! This is by BB the Alien on YouTube. Thank you so much for the art, I said, I'm gonna try to do better if people tell me there's fan art and I can go look at it. I'm gonna try my best. Because there's streamers I watched that, like, had, like, a rotating, like, fan art thing. I could put that on this... I would need more art to do that, but that's a thought. Thank you for the fan art, by the way, BB. I hope you like it. I love it. I love it. Love me and Paimon just, like, hanging out, waving. Thank you so much. I'll try to make art then. It's okay. No pressure. No pressure. Ram, I'd retcon. I would retcon that too. Like, on some ways it makes sense, but also on others. And just give Bentley a win. OMG, Pies and Flybot. Okay, let me just quickly read chat and see if I've missed anything. Mentioned you could make something easy, like she was possessed by clockwork. I created a time machine. Ooh, that'd be a fun twist. That'd be super fun. All right. We have dilly-dallied for a while. Thank you, guys. For how much fan art do you have? I know there's a piece in my piece, and we're being scared. It's true. The problem is I haven't, like... I should have saved them. Hindsight is 20/20. I should have saved them. Because I loved them so much. I just forget I can save art. Ah, I'm so mad at myself. I should have saved it. Mimi, I've recently found out I could get Life 2D on my activated model, but I think I didn't give it enough layers. Yeah, that's the hard part. Life 2D is honestly a lot more complicated than you think. Like this model that I have, guys, how many layers do you think this model has? Out of curiosity. And then we'll hop into the next quest. Which is apparently like right here. 37? Okay. 350, Mimi on YouTube said. 19. Probably hundreds.
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
Sort of. The closest person, Mock, conservatively 400 something. I believe I'd have to double check, to be honest. I'd have to double check. I know in my request for my rigger, I told them how many layers it was. So let me find the exact number. It is 109 layers. That's how many layers this model has. And it is only a bust-up model. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into Life 2D models. It's kind of insane. All right. Enough dilly-dallying. So, we are going to continue with the quest today. I would like to get, excuse me, as far as we can. Sorry, my voice is being a little weird. I'd like to get as far as we can. But that also means during cutscenes, I might not be responding to chat as much, but please keep chatting. I will be reading chat on the side as we go throughout the quest. That's totally fine. I love seeing your guys' attacks of your reflexes. Ow! I like seeing your guys' reaction as we go through the quest as well. So feel free to keep chatting even if I am not responding. Ideally, I would like to finish this today, but honestly, with how late it is already, we're probably gonna have to save it for next time. But we're gonna see how far we get. Okay? Just as a heads up. Also, if you don't want any spoilers, I understand if you need to step away I was gonna say for any reason, but you know, to not get spoiled. Oh, Robin's so pretty. I technically probably should be, like, running my Firefly team because it makes quick work of stuff, but you know. I wanna run around with my Robin.
This LaFu stuff is too spicy.
Repost that pic? Thanks! And then I can save it. All right. Oh, I thought it would start if I, like, walked in this area. Okay. Here we go. After the Shackling prison break on the Starskip Haven streets. Oh yeah, we got into the prison and there was a prison escape.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside? Hey, Xiao was in the background. Did you see her?
Is this how long life species live? everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I like how these people are just in the background. Fei Xiao's in the background and Yang Qing's in the background.
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. Here you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Yeah, can't remind me, chat. I feel like it just, like there was stuff that happened afterwards, but we never got confirmation that we got out of the prison. All right, let's talk what happened.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison.
Recap!
Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
What happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hulei's escape, and we foiled their plans by pure chance.
Looking at it looks like, it's a little loud? Is it a little loud to you guys? Let me know. I'll change it after the cutscene.
I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship.
All right. Those tourists over there are talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster.
You what? You're not gonna defend the ring, but haven't you been preparing for it for so long?
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster.
Dang, okay.
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hulei will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Is that?
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Well, hello there. Well, hello there, madam. I hope you're having a good day. I hope, you know, things are treating you well, you know? Ow! Ow! I'm sorry.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Expect this feeling to grow? What? I'm not ready! I'm not emotionally ready for this! Ah! I return to some less than PG music! It's just, listen, it's just Fei Xiao. She's already cheating on Mafika! I have 2 hands! I have 2 hands we can share! What brings you here, General?
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
Already cheating on Firefly? I have 2 hands. We can share. We can share, maybe. I'm digging my grave much deeper.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Xiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Oh my gosh. Fine.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
This is a lot of food. Did you guys see the animation? I should have done a reaction video on it, but I wasn't, like I said, haven't been in the best headspace lately. But like, it was so good.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me.
I was gonna say, I wonder if she's totally fine, like if she anticipated this, or if she's trying to put on a brave face to like, you know, not make the others worried, and she's actually really worried for Zhao Cho, or if she trusts him enough.
I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Probably at an inopportune time.
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
After the shackling prison break, in the seat of divine foresight,
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Don Hung are safe.
I zoned out. Hold on. 2 Nameless who were trapped are safe and sound. Hule made a quick escape. Cloud Knights have reestablished contact. Okay. Brain, why are you zoning out? Please stop. Also, that food sounds delicious, Quentin.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Xiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Should the war dance really be held as scheduled? I thought that said rescheduled.
Arch is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong...
So, Yun-Li, what do you think we should do?
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Lawfu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
That's a fair point.
The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Ule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated.
Definitely.
The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
Are you suggesting that I take Yang Qing's place as the ringmaster? Oh, you're suggesting Yan Li takes Yang Qing's place. Are you planning to take up the role of ringmaster yourself, General Huaiyan? It's one of them. I feel like March would be pretty good, to be honest.
General Huaiyan.
Oh no, is this... Did I assume too much? Did I assume too much?
Take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
Oh!
That's exactly what I mean.
I got it! I got the assuming right! You should never assume, but today I did it right!
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Seems I have to do more work. Whoa, we gonna be Lingsha? 3 dual hours before the war dance convenes in the shackling prison. Yuan, Dunhung, Lingsha.
I am sorry for improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are 2 sides of the same Xianzhou Lawfu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
Rip Shui. I'm sad I might not be able to see her this quest because she's freaking being repaired.
I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination.
You know what this reminded me of? There was someone in chat earlier that I think, used one of Sayu's emotes. I can't seem to find it, but someone did! Just came to mind while we were talking to Jin Yuan. Quentin, question, did they do the same thing? Where it took a 4-star to a 5-star, they give March an outfit. I'll have to go into more depth about that later when we get a time to, like, actually run around. But it's like an outfit, but also not.
How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
I wonder if... I mean, Lingsha kind of mentioned it, but I wonder how much resentment Lingsha has towards him. Hi, Future, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Woo! Okay, before we go on, yes, Asbach is explaining. Let me see if I can find March. She's somewhere. Asbach was saying, I had to switch out my light cone for something. Oh, right. I gave it to Moza because I was trying to do something in Pure Fiction. March is free, but you could switch her from being Path of Preservation to a Path of the Hunt. And she gets new abilities and needs a different kit for it. And also new Eidolons. It is also free. So, it seems like... Well, It seems like they're testing something out. That's how I interpret this. They're testing something out to maybe implement to future characters, mayhaps. Preservation March Enjoyer. Preservation March is very good. I did have her built, but... I also like the Hunt because of the follow-up, although... haven't really used it much. Alright, Lingsha. Also, new character Lingsha that we can't view. I don't think she's out yet. She's out in a few weeks, though. Oh. And she has a cute little ghost bunny. I appreciate all forms of April 8th.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Borisins have fast metabolism, so the effects of medicines don't last. An infiltration technique the General is familiar with. Would Lingsha call him out? She would.
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borson's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin.
Oh my gosh. Look at that thing that she has. I don't know what it's called. Pretty. Okay, so we could optional investigate suspicious clues along these route. Oh, like this? Prison guard has collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnaturally. Examine the remains of the warden.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin pacts, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations.
All right!
And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared.
That's right. There's a little note when visiting Hule that you can't mention Jing Liu.
Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupatoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
They couldn't, right?
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Woo! Oh boy! Oh boy!
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Yes. Oh, the spice. I'm honestly so glad. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm honestly so glad that that she was able to be in the same room as General Jinyuan. I didn't know if it was gonna happen. I'm so happy. Also, this is not a good team for Lingsha. Let's just real quick. I know I said I wanted Robin, but now that I know we're playing with Lingsha, let's just get an actual good team here that works well with her, if memory serves. Ow!
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Take your positions.
Fun animations.
Some value, I suppose.
Oh, wait. No, do this first.
Every petal in the
Brain
hall
can
will be
work.
swept away by the wind.
I can work. I can do the important rotation stuff.
Eternal.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a fight to live!
Oh, see, now that looks like it's a lot, although if I talk, it doesn't look like it's gonna be that much anymore. Oh, no, never mind. I'm looking at audio, I should say. What did I get? I got an achievement. What did I get? Hello? Use Lingsha to key Fuyuan on the field until victory. Happy to do so. Thanks for the achievement. Ah! Okay, let's look at this body now.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Lingsha peels over the Cloud Knight's armor and stretches out her hands to search for a moment.
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Oh, wait! That mean he's gonna transform soon? I will never replace Gallagher. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm not gonna go for Lingsha is because I think my Gallagher's fine, even though Lingsha's technically better.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
I wonder who the mole is. I wonder who the mole is. Who is the one who let these people in? If it's gonna be Fei Xiao, I'm gonna be real sad. I doubt it though, but if... What if? Lingsha isn't a direct upgrade, but she's generally better at some stuff. That's what I have heard, but yeah. Although I do remember there were people before that were like adamant of like, if you need a good Firefly team, you have to get her. I mean, we'll see. I mean, maybe it's true. I haven't really looked into the numbers of it yet, to be honest. Prisoner is on the ground, a joy of regaining freedom and sudden shock. These 2 expressions are frozen on his pale face at the moment of death. Oof, what a way to go. You know what this reminds me of? Have you guys ever watched Hunchback of Notre Dame? That man who keeps getting trapped and he's like, I'm free, and then he like trips or like gets stuck in something again. He's like, dang it. Like, I think it was like he was in a cage and got out of the cage. He's like, I'm free, and then trips and falls into like the gallows and he's like, dang it. That's what this guy was. I'm free! No, we tell place the mole is Kanich.
Someone.
I hope we can have time to do that quest before it
drained almost all
disappear.
of his blood while he was still alive.
Ah!
Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Vampire! 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 Wolf vampire! The stalks. Oh, it is the stalks. Yes.
Ew. Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison.
Oh.
It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries.
Ooh.
Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Gosh, I hope so.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, His punishment turned into a test of our patience, just like you said, Miss Linshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Linshaw.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Linshaw. Allow me to explain it to you.
Okay. Go on. Demon Scar. I looked at Linshaw and was like, who is this beauty? She is very pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I in particular enjoy her English voice as well. I miss Jing Liu. Can I be honest? I wanted to do Jing Liu's companion quest before I got to this part because I saw a brief thing in the trailer that I completely missed before. But like I said, brain hasn't been in a good headspace, and recording and reading stuff for videos has been a little bit on the back burner for now. But I would have loved to have done Jing Liu's companion quest before we got to this so that I could understand Jing Liu better. Because so far, I only really know her from the main story and technically Yangqing's quest. Wolf-shaped mech disintegrates into a pile of metal.
Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Biomimetic weapon that will auto-refresh even after being turned off. The Intelligentsia's Guild's research on the traits of longevity.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Let me reread this, sorry. Biological properties of lifelong species, hoping to make them medical or combat-related discoveries. They haven't dared cross any lines to their relationship with the Alliance. Oh, excuse me, like Evangelion? I'm not sure because I haven't seen it, but
Perhaps
maybe?
to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Oh, something seems to be hiding in the pile of metal, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Dreams do come true. This is our super break. Even though we're nowhere near breaking, still like having it up.
Eternal.
And we'll Brake efficiency. Here's this normal attack. Into our super special mode. Yay! Almost broken.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
You got it, boss!
Rhythm get messed up.
Oh, it's not enough. All right, that should do it. Giant machine goes silent again, like a wounded beast drained of blood. It can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General.
Yes.
You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage.
They do? They do. Ooh, that's juicy. That's juicy.
The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did. So...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently.
They were indeed. Let me just... Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery to no avail. Fascinating.
Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
I'm not too familiar with my Lafu lore, I will admit, but this is alluding to what happened with Blade, isn't it? And with
edition of
Dan Heng.
Hune.
Yeah, okay. With Dan Heng, perfect. Sorry, bud, we're talking about you right here.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
Thanks for the hydrate.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
My goodness, so many hydrates. Thank you. I needed that water, though. Okay. Trade off. Drowner! Drowner, everybody! Okay. Let me reread real quick. Also, some dangerous intentions. Foxians repeating the same mistakes. Alliance, there would be a promising future. Okay. Another attack by Pow. Luffus doing a big event, but at the same time, oh no, they've been attacked by a powerful abomination of the abundance called Borison, who have freed their mega leader to take an important ambassador hostage. so accurate, but I never thought I would see mega leader as a descriptor for Hule. Thank you, yes, but razor speak? I thought that was pretty razor speak. Basically, this guy, his boat that he's running, doing a big event, inviting all other boats to come participate. They're having a good fight off. This guy on his boat has a mega leader, I'm using that, a mega leader that was trapped because the boat that she's from was like, hey, this guy, this enemy that escaped, this enemy, basically bad war criminal, we want him to be tortured for years, but also we want to be able to experiment on him so we can figure out our own problems. And they're like, actually, maybe we should just imprison the guy and keep him there so that nothing bad happens. But then, people were planning, there's a mole somewhere, wanted it to come out. Bad wolves attack hunt ship, take fox, friend must hunt bad wolves. Yes. I'm so bad at explaining things right now.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Oh! Oh, dang! She's literally here like, so I heard all that, but that doesn't answer this question. Does that answer this question? It's almost as if Lingsha, things can be different depending on circumstances. Although, I am curious on what his answer is.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
Her good intentions led to performing we started. Oh! So she's part of the reason why Dun Hung remembers everything! Oh!
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you.
I love this resolution. I love this resolution. Mock, they need to remember the divine foresight always has a plan. He doesn't act like it, but he is a very wise man.
But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
Very good.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
We found a black kitten that looked like Beeb. Oh, pee-pee cats! You guys have been watching a ton of, like, kitten videos. Living vicariously through people who can have cats. Also, it's a really nice way to like wind down after a bad day, is just watching kitten videos. Ah! Here we are, the scene of the bad stuff. A mess of bodies, a fierce battle must have been fought here. Let's examine the Mara-struck remains. Are you allergic? I am. I'm allergic to like a lot of pets.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
How do you once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority, and the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
Let me reread again. Aim to spread chaos. Oh, former. Okay. I get it now. I think I get it, at least. So...
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Yeah, taking opportunity where it is.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
I think he might have it, right?
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
Or what if he already knows?
I
got questions for you.
To the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction.
Fair.
And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
I wonder if Dong Hong will be able to help at all. We on YouTube, hi, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Is it gonna cut him? Is it gonna cut him? It is! That was a very obvious segue, but hey, I'm not complaining. 2 dual hours before the war dance convenes, Exalting Sanctum.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective.
Quentin. Vidyadhara are tracking people, yeah? Yes. Sorry, I'll get to this in a sec. Mock, earlier you said people with cat allergies should be paid compensation for their loss. We truly are suffering out here. Truly. I don't know if I'll ever be able to own a cat, but I could live vicariously through others. Lee, you said on YouTube, it's been a second since your stream, or did I miss them? No, I didn't stream Tuesday. I probably should have said something on YouTube now that I think about it, but I was not in a good mindset on Tuesday, so I decided to just not stream. I needed a break. I needed a break so that I could shut off my brain and not... I was gonna say, like, for the lack of a better term, not human. I didn't want to, like, say, verbalize anything. I just wanted to, like, exist. If that makes sense. But we're here today. Okay, Jiaocho. Glad he's alive and standing. That's good. Healing art requires culinary arts. Okay.
The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy? But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Well, okay then.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process. So you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
Okay. Borisin Society is very healthy. Guys, everything's fine in the Borisin Society. Everything's great. Also, your comment, Cheesy, made me laugh.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to say just that you two were like on the same page? Those messages popped up almost simultaneously for me. Okay, so the flavor of meat overpowers peppers. Okay.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue.
I mean, with how much you're yelling, we'll be able to find you guys.
You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Oops, I guess that might be spoilers.
Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
My dude, you have a lot of fascination with his tongue and throat. You good?
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Hello, who's this?
Lord Hulei.
Oh!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
You refute him by pointing out that there are the runaways. So discord between Moktok and Hule. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What if something I do goes horribly wrong? What if one of these choices makes something go wrong? Wasn't there already some discord between Moktok and Hule? Like, Moktok wasn't like... I mean, Moktok was like... I mean, I trust Hule's orders, but wasn't he also, like, disagreeing? Pick first one. If you want, I can help with that. I don't trust him. I would love to know if there's a good answer. Yes. You know what? Sure. Sure. In this moment, I'm so torn. I would like your guys' opinion. What do you guys think? What do you guys think we should pick? Alpha Beta says the first one by pointing out about that there are runaways. Hey, play on YouTube. Hope you're doing better. Slowly but surely. It's gonna take a while. The consequences, it'll be red. Say 2. Okay. If it has consequences, it'll be red. I picked 2. Okay. So far, majority is 2. Wait just a few more seconds, but it looks like we should probably pick 2 just to see what happens. Hello? A sky ship, whatever they're called, zoom by maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go with 2.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs. Reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation. Which in this case is you.
Dang dude! Dang dude!
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way.
Mongus.
Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the LaFu's war dance. And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
Would take you to her ship? Hold on. Some of the things are off. Also, Acheron Galaxy Ranger, thank you so much for the follow and honor. Thank you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
So many Among Us jokes.
Okay. We could refute him by pointing out that their plan has not succeeded yet. So Discord by pointing out Mongus's ulterior motives. The real Acheron! The real Acheron! The Acheron! Acheron Galaxy Ranger! Honestly, that's insane you were able to nab that name. Good on you. Okay. She got lost again. Prophet named Mongus. What does she want? Prophet made the proclamation. But that didn't explain what she said, though. And technically, Prophet told us the Foxian General would take you to her ship during the WARDANCE. That would be the best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. I feel like... Chad, help me. Help me. Feel free to help. I feel like 2, because Mock Talk didn't really answer the question of why Mongus did all this. Why Mongus did this. Just that she had a prophecy. But we don't know why, right? I like that to be a good trickster. I say 2 with no context. Okay, it looks like we're all in agreement. Because I was worried that my logic was like flawed, you know? This 2 feels with the information present like it has the most weight to it.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
I don't know where this is going now.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Law Fu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death.
Guys, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Mock Talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Why don't you send your people? What game are you playing? This feels suspicious. This one doesn't feel like it has too much weight. But the thing is, have to go. Thanks for stopping by, Jizu. Have a good one. The thing is, I feel like if we try to be upfront with Hule, he's not going to give us a straight answer. It just doesn't feel right. So, like, as much as I'm wondering what he's planning, I feel like he could just give us a non-answer or, like, just lie to us. Because it's like, on one hand... Indeed! Why... Indeed! Exactly! On the one hand, like, why don't you send your people? But this also comes with the idea of, like, where he's like, Oh, I thought I could trust you, but since you bring up a great suggestion, I'll send someone else. I am playing Genshin Impact, the hit Hoyoverse game, lowly beast. I'm currently building my razor. This human understands the way of the Borisin. Oh my gosh, I love that. Meanwhile, Razor is just sitting there like, I smell something. Okay. I'm gonna go with 2 again.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Thanks for the hydrate. This is gonna go poorly, I feel like. This is gonna go so poorly. Oh, Joe, I'm so scared. None can hurt me? Don't say that. I'm scared. Scared, my dude.
I don't fully understand Lord Hulei's intentions, but don't think you can simply run away. Understood?
You know why I'm letting you go. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Ow!
Head to the port and report back to me. Let's see if they really closed it like you expected.
Gosh, this is scary. Fun fact, Alpha, Beta, Omega wolves are a misconception. Wolf packs are organized by family where eldest leads the pack. Oh, interesting. Flea, that makes sense, though. Flea on YouTube said, the wolf stuff makes me cringe, like Alpha Wolf has me feeling so much secondhand embarrassment. I mean, these guys are, like, actually, like, bad wolves.
He actually let
just
me
in
go.
disguise.
What game is he playing?
Like, the main guy is basically immortal, spent 7 centuries starving, and he's still alive and kicking. So, he is a formidable opponent. Like, it is like, haha, metaphors of wolf stuff, but like, also, this guy is insane. Okay. This is... How do we make the most of this?
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
The Foxy with a cold expression gazes at Zhao Cho. No, I'm scared! There's a sharp pressure to the gaze, carrying as if a warning to the healer that says, every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequences you will come to regret.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
Okay! Yeah! Yep! I'm scared, we're going!
Must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hulei? For now, I'll do as he asked.
We have to, because it's to gain trust. If we run now, it's gonna be bad. We have to do what he says. Okay, search for help and send news to the outside! But how? But how? Ah! This is so stressful!
Square formation.
This is so stressful! If I did the optional quest, would it be a bad thing? If I did the optional quest, would it be a bad thing? Let me switch my team. If I did the optional quest, would it be a bad thing? Okay, let's get... no, this team works. Yes! That's what I thought! Okay! We'll just do as we say! I'm sorry, everybody! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, everybody! I'm sorry, Joe! I'm sorry! We gotta be a good boy! We gotta be a good boy! You're filled with anxiety! I gotta be a good boy! Just gotta do what I'm told! Gotta be nice! Follow orders! Nothing suspicious!
Stop asking.
No, you were the ferryman!
Go bother someone else.
You sniff affiliate Mira said on the Foxia pilot. Did I click on the wrong thing? Shoot! Ah! Off duty? May I ask why?
Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us. But I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Has the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Okay! I guess we're going back! It's fine, we're going back! Gotta be a good boy and do as we're told! Don't talk to anybody! Oh, this kills me! This hurts inside so much! Ah, I'm so scared! Please! I'm back!
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Yeah!
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the WARDANCE.
Oh my gosh. I'm so tired.
What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city.
Ooh!
If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you.
Who else is hostage? Are you referring to your mole?
Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself.
I'm calming down a bit now that we're in spoken dialogue, but as soon as multiple choice answers popping up, I'm back to stress mode.
Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent.
Shoot.
You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
Please, please don't. Please don't. Frick! Ah! Let me read chat real quick. Help! 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 The concept of Alpha Wolf was made when captured wolves and zoos were put into mixed groups where a family system wasn't in place. Wolves would have to decide who's in charge. Mock, that's what would have happened if you talked to other people. There would be a red option. Pick it and follow that path and they get killed in front of you here. Jeez! Okay. Show weakness, making him believe you surrendered. Refuse, letting him know you won't talk. Here's the thing. Showing weakness, making him believe you surrendered. That indicates not fully surrendering. To me. Possibly lowering him into a false sense of security. That's my thought. But also, I see the logic of just not talking. I'm inclined. Chat, help! Chat, help, please! Please, help me! I'm inclined to say 1. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Alpha Beta! Help! I'm inclined to say 1, but I am concerned that if it's like, oh, yeah, I'm weak, they're gonna, like, crush his skull or something. Murder! It's true. 1 is safer, 1. Okay, that's... Hule said it himself. Yeah, that's my logic. What happened? Murder almost happened, basically, yes. So, we are this guy. He's held hostage by this guy. And this guy is a big bad. Like, super big bad. Super, super, super bad. So we're held hostage. He literally just tested us to see if we would do as he said by letting us go to go talk to support people. But everything was super suspicious. And we came back and he was like, yeah, if you had talked to anyone, I would have killed them. Like, yikes. Jiao Chou is very confident Fei Xiao would crush Relay. It's true. I mean, I want to believe in Fei Xiao. I'm worried, but also... Both feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah. This whole interaction feels like I'm gonna die. I'm just biding my time until I die. We just gotta play it as smart as we can. The tall man stretches out a finger, touches his shoulder blade with a movement so fast it's not visible. It's as if a dagger has cut away a piece of flesh. The pain pierces down to the bone. You can barely stand. You picked the wrong text. I didn't. I avoided it.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or, let's save us both some time. Warhead.
Did pick the other option. Yeah, I did. Okay, just checking.
Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Chou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
Yikes. I'm not buying your absurd myth. How typical, just another Borison myth. Frick, all these answers are bad, Chow Chow. All these answers are bad.
Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
Jeez.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Chou, I found you.
Run! Or get before someone spots you. Please be safe, my dude. All right, back to us. 2 dual hours before the WARDANCE convenes.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
Before we continue, let me read chat, and also, I've been meaning to go, like, on a break for, like, the last, like, 20, 30 minutes, but let's just keep going. So, hold on. We're gonna go on a break soon. I accidentally didn't space after a period, so I thought it was Link. Oh, I've done that too. I get that. Break time! Thank goodness it's a different one. Thank goodness we're gonna be with Fei Xiao for a little bit. I love you. But yes, I did not pick the red text. I saw the red text and got immediately terrified and basically screamed as I kept doing what I was supposed to do. Is there only one act? I don't know. I did a quick Google search and I saw some people beating this in about 4 to 6 or 7 hours. So we're trying to just get as far as we can. I think it's only one act. It's a part 2 of the previous act, basically. We had last match. Only one act. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna, I guess, leave this here. I need water and a break. So we're gonna take a quick break. This is a great time for you guys to stretch your legs and get some water and do anything else you gotta do. The other one I tell you is the other one. Hule. Wait. The other one I tell you, other one that Hule bite one of those 2 Foxy and then turn him into Borison. Not sure what that means. Not getting what you're saying. Time for steppies. It's time for steppies. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break. This is a great time for you guys to stretch your legs. Also, if you're on Twitch, I'm gonna run some ads. So if you need to step away, this is a great time to do so. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay? Okay. Get this set up. Actual proper wink. Let's try it. That works. All right. BRB, guys.
Fox upon this ground, I'd give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just don't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see. Time when you would let me know, because your words weren't taken by your indigo, and I could write it all down in a matter of lines to read back what we had from a previous time. My ancestral passage here was written down each year by year, but the map is too old, see they've forgotten the roads, and so we're living by the creases. Upon this ground, I'd give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just won't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see. Like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Can't keep from falling apart, but I'll glue back everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll
Glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. Up. I hope you guys had a good break and were able to do the things that you needed to do. Welcome back. Thank you. I love seeing all the dancing in chat. I'll be honest, I saw a somewhat dancing mode that I could possibly get, but it isn't too dancing. I worry that if I get it, people are gonna be like, this isn't enough! I'm just cleaning. Ooh! Hopefully it smells good. Basically just a bunch of horse girl. Hi, Clea on YouTube. Hi, welcome back. Thank you. Head bop. No, it's not a head bop. If it was a head bop, I would say that's arguably a pretty good dancing emote. It was more like, it's like a happy emote and the colors change as it goes on. So it could be interpreted in many different ways. I'm trying to find a good dancing, like whether it's a head bop, like you know the Kirby dancing head bop, where Kirby's listening to like music. I would love something like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. Yeah, even that, what Jesse has would be fine for me. But I gotta find a good one. Alright, well. enough dilly-dallying. We should probably head back in. We still got a long way to go, I think. On YouTube, do you remember Addison Rae? She was a popular TikToker in 2019, 2021. I will be honest, I did not really use TikTok until... What year did I start uploading TikToks? Was it 2022? So, no idea. Sorry. I mean, old part. Back to the Game Boy Go. Okay. Yangqing, no one position to question your orders. You already have intelligence about Borson.
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Zhao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
So is this happening at the same time as what's happening with Zhao Cho?
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borson. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
How can Hule possibly hunt us down? But we have the advantage of numbers, right? That's what I'm... Guys, don't underestimate him!
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
We can't get overconfident!
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Where do we want wait, where do those Borson want to go? Is Stargazer Navalia the most likely place for them to go to?
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Okay. So we gotta go. Alright. Let's go. Clee on YouTube. She does music and it's good! She released an EP last year. And a new song. She's kind of starting to tease the second single. Oh, that is exciting! Where am I? This way. Haranoko, did someone make a head bob of you? Something close that would be cool. Yeah, someone did. I believe it was Chizu that made a head bob. Yeah, that's basically kind of what I want. Oh, I got ambushed. That's basically what I would like, is that type of head bob.
Mediocre.
Ruby, Rob is such a good support, TBH. Yeah, it's part of the reason why, I mean, might as well. It's part of the reason. Oh wait, I gotta hear the song. Rise up.
Evaluation begin.
I was too slow. I love this song. But yeah, that's part of the reason why I went for her instead of Fei Xiao. I love Fei Xiao, but Robin will get more use. Thank you so much for the follow.
Always fluctuates.
Who's doing well?
Whenever you're ready.
How many emote slots do you have available? Great question. Let me auto this real quick. Let's find out.
I'll take it off.
Destination.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Let it show. Emotes. I have 2 bonus animated emote slots, which I'm hoping to get a one of the head bop ones, or at least some music related. I have ideas, but I gotta see if certain artists are available. Let it show. I'm at 20 pity for her, but I finished the quest to boast chest. Oh, I get ya.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Although I've been saving a lot, so.
Wonderful.
Truly, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mock, earlier you said if music's being mentioned, there's one person who makes good Starwell fan songs. Ooh, let me know. I'm gonna focus on the quest for a bit, but let me know. Okay.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened.
Gonna drink and I'll come back. No worries. Make it 10. Will Borison notice something? Jing may have alerted Borison.
If Yanqing hadn't scared them off, we would not have many clues. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules.
Gosh, we're being watched on all sides.
Lastly,
like
there's that
everywhere.
craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Question suspicious persons. Okay. Guess we'll go that night, I think. Where are these guys? Where's the... Oh, I'm torn. I'm gonna go here. Against my better judgment.
Lieutenant Yanqing and General Fei Xiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yanqing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
Okay, I was wrong. Harunoka, you said, what about angry or crying emote? I've thought about a crying one. I don't get angry too often that I feel like I can't warrant an angry emote. Although, it could be used for chat. But I, at the very least, want a dancing emote. Or something for music. That is a priority of mine.
Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
Shrimi, you said the main reason amount of stuff is I spend on Black Swan and attempt to chose Light Phone, which I didn't get. Oof, I'm so sorry. Yeah, these guys are so suspicious. Place these angry emotes because she's always raging at games. You know me, guys. I'm just constantly mad. Constantly. Something like this for when characters do bad things. It's true. It's true.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo La
But even if they do bad things, I don't really get mad.
Called for a lockdown,
or at least I feel like I don't.
There should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
I don't know how I feel about these guys. But it's your turn now. Please, this is my favorite toxic gamer! I think you wanted a wishing emote as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one, but that is also something I would like. Welcome back, Pink Panda Goddess Fox! Right, this guy.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenching.
Alright, is the Navalia on lockdown now? Are you wandering around here as well? Pink?
No.
What
not
did
at
I
all.
say? Shoot, I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
The members from the Skyfaring Commission. I mean, I feel like...
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Back, front. Oh, I made a typo. Yeah, no worries. It was one of those things where I read it and I was like, oh, but then you said back and I was like, oh, it was a typo. I just was worried that I said something other than pink. And I think I misread your other message. I think when you said I'm pink, I read it as it's actually pink. There's been times on this stream where I say something and I completely mean something else. So I was like, oh gosh, did that happen again? Did that happen again? All right, these guys, what's up?
Why are you still
Like, just dying a little.
As I said, Stargazer Navalia is
Only
on
just a
lockdown
little.
now.
Only just a little.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
It's just to help her out with violence? No! Ah! Who am I, you ask? Don't mind me as I get pelted by emotes. Oh. Appetite. Like shampoo soap, exactly.
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoxing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Oh, I wish we could play as her. Oh, no more! Ah! Don't mind me as we fight! Don't mind me!
All together.
I'm sure everyone here is for this thrilling Honkai Star Rail gameplay as we get past.
Watch your head.
I freaking love tits so much. How long did you play this game? Since day one, technically. Although, it doesn't look like it on paper because there was a time where I had to take a 3-week break because I was in Japan.
The market is on right. Investing in victory.
You want to play a space show? Please. I'm so excited for that.
Sure, I'll play along.
I have. Ooh, well, we get a spare moment, I could show it off. I also probably should show you my summons, because it often makes people mad. Or not my summons, but like how many tickets I have and whatnot.
Tell Lord Buck talk about this.
No, don't run! Shoot. Follow up to flinging stuff. That's where the Yeet Fest comes.
Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
I love to sing the side effect show.
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Backstory?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
But you're a Foxian, right?
Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borison roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Oh! This is intense. 1 hour before the war dance. Ah!
Please, save me.
Oh, frick.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Cho, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I'm scared. Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Xiao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets?
Uh-oh!
Do you hear me, Jiao Chou?
Oh gosh, I'm scared.
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borisin bloodline. Mutt. Despicable Mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moonrage.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
A blessing for wolves. And a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moonrage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death.
Hold on, I'm gonna reread this line really quick, but also, I'm gonna address chat in a bit. It's just, there's not really a good stopping spot right now. Torn apart by blood rage, transform into beast. Foxies with poor regenerative abilities means certain death. Okay.
Oh, with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster.
That explains why, she's probably looking for a healer.
And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation. all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own 2 eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Fei Xiao.
Holy crap. Earlier, Mock, you were saying, like, you're gonna like Zhao Cho more. This whole sequence alone. Oh my gosh! This freaking guy! This freaking guy! What a chimp! I can't think of like a good positive descriptor word right now, but holy frick! This guy is insane and I love him. Words are so bad for me right now. Just like the determination that he has and like the experience that he's gone through and his view on life and how he's like, yeah, healing people sucked. And because I had to also watch them choose to go back into the same situations that caused them to get hurt again. But he still found value in that. Ah! Stealing this philosophy from my path. Ah!
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Bruh, if you think that's pathetic after all that, I'm sorry, you're delusional.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As
All right,
boys,
fine, whatever, frick
we
you.
understand the value of death more than anyone.
I guess it makes sense with Borisons, though. They're very much a competitive group.
You won't be swayed by fear.
I take back what I said. It makes sense why they would value this too.
What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borison truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
Thanks for the hydrate.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the WARDANCE will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borison dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borison Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borison have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring.
Like how this guy comes back and he's like, I'm ready to embrace the good times. And it's like, why aren't there good times?
Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Burisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Wait. Don't come any closer. No!
Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Vampirism!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy.
Oh my gosh, you guys play Apex Legends? Wow, I should have known.
As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you.
Ow.
Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow.
Oh no.
Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yao Qing. Tell your general, tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end. When new paths arise, raise him to a doomed fate.
Well, I'm sure this is gonna be fine.
Forgotten
I'm sure this will be fine.
Unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal pride.
This is gonna go bad. Everything just escalated super quick.
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
We're March? Wait, we're March? What? The word is in the middle of it? What?
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
I feel like my heart's about to burst from anxiety and stress, my dude. Oh, let me take this moment to talk to chat because it's been a while. I promise we'll get back to the story, but it's been a while. I haven't been able to show you who I have. Pink, I hope that's okay. When we get a time in the open, I hope I can remember to show you who I have. Anyway, Mock, earlier you said it's almost certain that Sunday won't be next update, given they haven't done any drip marking for his release or anything. Could hypothetically go for a cool white-haired lady, probably fine. But see, here's the thing! When the patch for next patch comes out, then we're gonna get the drip marketing, and then it could be Sunday. So you never know. Sunday could be around the corner. Quentin, I saw your comment earlier where you mentioned this side of face shout, and it's just the boost. I know I said that, and I looked back at the screen, and I was like, that was poor timing on my part, but that's fine. Harinoko, you had asked, did you do People of the Springs Travel Chronicles? I did. I did not record my voice with it, but it is over on my VOD channel on YouTube. I wrote down some of my thoughts in the description. And I was thinking the next time we play Genshin, I could probably read those out because, you know, just to kind of have like a verbal record of it. But yeah. Oh, my gosh. I like your model, looks flamey. Thank you! I'm really happy about it too. Lingsha's the one I'm going for. I hope you have the best of luck with your Lingsha. Mock, you said, I'm starting to think your ability to save in this game is less admirable and more just the opposite problem of those who cannot save. That's the thing. I think I talked about it, but on my short video where I was like complaining how little characters I had because I had only been wishing on the standard banner, the amount of comments I got where people are like, that's your problem, you stupid idiot. You're not summoning on the limited banners. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm saving to ensure I can get a character. But also, I guess I do have a saving problem. So I don't know. To each their own, I guess. I will just be irritating people with how much I save. Quick, chat! Oh! Yes. Pink, you said I'm 45 pity with... Oh! Good luck. Give Flaze $100 so that she can pull her face out! It doesn't work like that! Don't do it! Although, I might do a 10 pull. Just one. Just to see. But also, so tempting. Not guaranteed. Ooh, fingers crossed. But man. 10 balls, right? You guys do just say, oh, better save this for Sunday. No, it's true. Listen, my desire for Sunday is so strong. You guys know how I like tend to be free to play? Not 50 feet. I'm guaranteed. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw not guaranteed. Misunderstood. Guys, you know how I tend to be free to play? Sunday is like the one character where if push comes to shove and I ended up not having like a ton of summons for him, I would spend money to get him. But I would like to avoid that. I'm just hoping for my E2 Kafka. I know, I hope you get her too. It's her Wanderer, basically, yeah. Yeah, Sunday would be my Wanderer, except this time I don't have 500 wishes to dump into Wanderer to get all of his constellations. Okay. We're gonna go back into the quest. Sunday is maybe will be Harmony. Well, that's the thing. We don't really talk about leaks here, but even outside of that, a Harmony Sunday makes sense to me. Just given everything and the context of the story, it just makes sense for him to be Harmony. I know a lot of people were upset by that, but I'm also kind of hoping he's Harmony because Harmony units tend to have like a long-lasting effect on the meta. If you understand what I'm saying. Like DPSs will get power crept, but Harmony units have been like so universally desired for the entire length of this game. So I feel like if he's a Harmony unit, he'll get way more use than if he was a DPS. Boy, yes, I broke because Mock said, willing to pull for Sunday, but not face show. I'm sorry to say, but I could only say one thing. Boy kisser. I see. They kiss her, they kiss her. Everything is great. I'm collecting my thoughts. You'd be Harmony like Robin. Yeah, that's what I would think. Element, not sure, but Obstacle Confident Beloved is immune to power creep mostly, so I am safe. That's true. Giant units are in like this very interesting spot as well. Man, I hope Sunday's playable, guys. I need my toxic man. Ah. Looks like he could be physical or imaginary. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was seeing some people hoping he could be quantum. And like, I get it. I also think it's possible. But some people, I saw people really hoping he could be cryo or ice. Cryo is Genshin. Ice or quantum. And I think both would be nice. Honestly, element-wise, I'm not too picky. His aesthetic fits imaginary. His current aesthetic does fit imaginary, yeah. Plus, it fits in with his whole delusion as well that he had. Right? Get it? Black Swan might be at risk, but Kafka? Only way you can power creepers with someone that just her kit but better numbers. She does have a very good kit, yeah. I feel like most of the Stellaron hunters are pretty good. Honkai impact flashback. He can be fire because he looks fire. Hey, I see what you did there. Quentin, he also tried to overthrow a god by being an artificial god. Yeah, exactly. Said he really is a tall wanderer. True. Listen, I love these characters, man. These types of characters are so fun. Speaking of Honkai Impact, did you see the video for the crossover? Yes, I did, actually. It's very exciting. I'm interested to see what happens with Welt on that aspect, because I think it's the event currently is only for Honkai Impact. All right. I'm gonna get back to the quest. I promise I am gonna be reading chat on the side as we go on. I just might not address it because we're getting through the story. Things are picking up. I enjoyed Welt's snowboarding with the board icons. Great. Here we go.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
What did I come to? I'm here to be the ringmaster on behalf of Master Yanqing. I'm here to ensure the safety of the war dance.
That was the mission my grandfather entrusted to me. You just relax and keep guard over the ring.
Okay. I misinterpreted it because I thought two made sense, but also like they work together. Okay, I was wrong.
As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Luofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yanqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huaiyan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
Why don't we call Yanqing? I think I should drop out of the contest. Well, let's just get going.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Ooh, pass. Oh, we could run. We could run Robin in this slot. Oh, but I get rid of Topaz. I love Topaz. Well, it should be fine, right? I think he will be fired because his name is Sunday. I see. Sunday. Because the sun's on fire.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March. This way, please.
Who said that? Did you say that? Oh, shoot! I almost forgot! Panda Goddess Fox! Here's my characters. So, I do have Firefly. I love Firefly so much. I managed to get Ron May recently, I should add. I'm not really a fan of her, but I got her for Firefly. And, yeah. Oh, can't see, I'm in the way. Let me scroll down. And let me hide myself. There we go. Two marches. Oh my gosh. One I can't even view the details of because it's locked behind the story. Forgot you have her, my greatest enemy, in this cast? Who? Who?
We did it!
Who's your greatest enemy? I forget.
What they mean by no pain, no gain.
Topaz. Oh, yeah. I love Topaz. I'm one of the minorities that love Topaz, yes. I get why people don't like her, though. I want to see your Wuwa teams.
I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally.
I'll try to say what they are in a bit, but honestly, my builds suck. How many wishes do you have? Ah, I forgot to show off! Okay, hopefully we'll get a
The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yan Qing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
Young beauty, I suspect. Losers have no right to ask my name? No, we'll go with young beauty.
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face.
What?
Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the WARDANCE a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Okay. Hold on, let me grab this. Quentin, you said same family can't over 20. 20? I can't even get over 13! I'm struggling, man. Okay, do you do reviews? Honestly, I've been a little hesitant to do reviews for Honkai Star Rail because I don't know if I'm qualified, to be honest. Harnoko, you said any criteria for getting their light codes. To be honest, my criteria was for a long time, I had insane light code luck, so I just decided to roll with it. It's been okay now, so I don't know. Who's your favorite character? Playable? It would probably be Firefly. No, Welt. It would, or Locha, or Dr. Ratio, or Aventurine. No, I probably like Dr. Ratio more than Aventurine, to be honest. Yeah. Dr. Ratio, Firefly, Welt, or Locha. Love them. If Sunday becomes playable, it's Sunday. How'd you get that March light cone? When I was summoning for Robin, I got it. Okay. Quentin. Mock, you said I love whenever you control March, you can make her such a little jerk. It's true.
We did it!
You can make her so mean.
This is what they mean by no pain, no gain.
So, summons. So I still have my departure work because I actually got my 5-star early. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had 22 tickets. What am I at on this? I didn't realize I had 20 tickets. Oh, I just barely got a 5-star. But as for my limited wishes, I did use a few recently so that I could get Robin.
Maybe I'll get lucky in a 10 pull.
How much is that? I despise your 308 pulls. That much. Because I know I checked it recently and I'm like, oh, this is over 300.
Wanna be a mech pilot?
There's an easy way to tell with Flaze for husbandos. They like antagonist that mean talk them, and for wifeys like strong women who usually tall, older, and have a soft side but a tough exterior. Oh, I'm being perceived. Are you gonna share some? No, this is for me.
So, this is the contestant hall.
Wow, there are so many people!
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson.
I've been here a long time, you have.
Grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Master Yunli's very strong, has a fiery temperament, doesn't have good taste! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with the fiery temperament.
Waving around such a giant weapon, Master Yun Li favors using overwhelming force over strategy.
You're not wrong. My battle style has always been simple and effective. One cut, and it's over. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles.
Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
Okay, so gotta ask around. Just notice I have actually 48. Ooh, 48. My personal favorites, I like intelligent men that do not feel like they're browbeating me, but are definitely smarter than me. So like Zhang Liao from Will of the Ring Waves. So like Zhang Liao from Will of the Ring Waves, because he's awesome. And then women is just really upbeat attitudes who have odd obsessions.
Let me see.
So like March. So like March. Although her obsession is with photography.
Hello. Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all.
Who doesn't love March? That's fair.
Ooh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunqing, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
Sorry. Your message got me off guard, Quentin. I've definitely been there though. Gosh, Zhang Liao's so good. Mock, I've always been vocal that I like women who can kill me. What's that Cowboy Bebop meme? Although I think it's like a fan dub where he's like, I like a woman that can just absolutely crush my skull or whatever.
I see the
Anyway, focus.
Has really
I gotta
gone
focus.
all out as the host. Interesting.
Actually, while we're here, how far are we into the quest? Out of curiosity.
That's right. A big event like
Because as much
this
as I
just
want to
can't
keep
go ahead
going,
without a
I'm also
field glass
like,
running
oh, I
around.
didn't realize the time.
Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind?
I want a woman who will actually just kill me. Yes, that one. Halfway. Ask you questions on my mind. Of course.
Oh, great. First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yanqing is seriously injured. Is this true?
You yourself just said that this was just gossip.
My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yanqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular?
Stop! What was the question? Any looking forward to facing? Yeah.
May I ask who that might be?
She isn't even the WARDANCE. I know, that's what I was thinking.
So March 7th is ignoring everyone around her and is declaring her will to challenge the Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
Okay, second question for chat. So we're about halfway. Is there a good stopping point? Or like, should I be wary? Because for the last like couple of hours, we've been stuck in cutscenes. She's preparing Mars eulogy. True.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
Hold up.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing.
I had to pause because I think this is Sunday's VA. Speaking of Sunday. It should be good when you talk to people. Okay. End of the segment with the nearest one. Okay. Man, that makes me sad because I want to keep going, but also I have real life obligations, and as much as I want to say like, well, I could go into work late tomorrow, I shouldn't give them another reason to be mad at me. Weapon. Possessed from the Yaoqing, aside from the long sword on the back, also carries an electromagnetic crossbow.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's Challenge too?
This so sounds like Sunday's VA. King of Amps game is better than work. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
Yeah. Complete tangent. You want to know a dumb thing I've been doing? Yeah. After the story gets more hectic. So I can still talk to this NPC and I'll be fine, right?
There's no need to rush to the ring just
dang
yet.
it.
Let's get to know your opponents around here first.
Anything fun up here? I'm just going to assume yes, I can. With this guy. Quentin, and we'll have been killing my teams to see where I need to work on. Ah, interesting. Usually I just am trying to try the harder content. You can talk to him, maybe. Maybe is good enough for me.
Was there something you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight Devastator glaive. Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Lee. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard.
So that was a little bit awkward. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and calm wolves. Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves. It's a funny pun.
Oh, this poor guy. He's just trying his best. He's just trying his best. I get you, bud. Listen, we all have awkward moments where you say something and you're hoping the joke will laugh, and then everyone just sits there awkwardly and stares at you, and you're like, oh, ooh, that wasn't as funny as I thought it was. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Everyone here thinks I'm weird. Oh, gosh. Do people think I'm a creep or something? Ah! I feel for him. I do, too. Also, hi, Mike Gami. Welcome.
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my weakness.
No! Oh, this hits too close.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw all these people gathered here, I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed.
Contestants all seem very reliable.
Looking at these contestants, I suddenly feel a lot calmer for some reason. I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So, do you want to go out and see the ring?
I want to keep learning about my opponents.
Very well. Go and get your intel.
Okay. So I'm guessing I can talk a little bit more, but going to the upper deck is what's going to trigger the whole slew of cutscenes, right? I've learned a way to recover. It's just to say, that was an extremely funny joke, trust me. I love that. Who put me in this game? Dude, right? Like, I was watching a video recently. Actually, let me do this. Maybe it's because she spent so much time with Flaze that March 7th has the urge to interrogate the bench. March 7th isn't Flaze, and her mental condition isn't that. Ow! If there's anything you want to ask, hurry up, or March 7th's rationality will come back. Did any skilled competitors show up? The bench remained silent, having witnessed the presence of many formidable figures, including the once renowned sword champion of the law. Phil! The bench cases at March 7th's back, leaving behind a drop of sweat.
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like.
Is it gonna force me? Oh, I can continue probing. Game calling us out, right? I was gonna say, I want to keep going on this route. Now I'm scared. I'm scared that it's gonna force us. What I wanted to say is I saw this video one time of this streamer. I think I often get Giga clips. I will admit. I was watching a clip of her talking, and it's one that she made a great point on that I agree with. She's often had like talked to people where they were like, oh, I didn't like talking to this person because they were just such a creep. And then she ended up talking to them and she was like, oh, you're just neurodivergent and you're just a little awkward. And it's like, it's those moments where it's like, if they're creepy, like, yes, that should be important for people to know. But also, there is this, like, there's also this line where it's like, a person could just be awkward. And like that clown night where he was like explaining jokes or just like stuff, I'm like, that's like the awkwardness where you're like, I'm just weird, I'm sorry. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Okay, yeah, I think to play it safe. This makes me sad, man. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing. Just a weird little guy. I know, I'm just a weird little girl. Well, I'm not little, but I'm just a weird girl. You're fine to keep going. So I'm fine to keep interrogating, like, this little path, right? Do it, I dare you.
You're even asking dating?
Trying to translate what Didi is saying.
It's saying, I am not a contestant. Got it.
Well, looks like she's done with her questions. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to...
Okay, that's it. So, Mach, when you said you're fine to keep going, I should... Fine to keep going to the upper deck, or should I stop here? I think this is a good stopping spot, based on my feeling, but... Does March speak dog? I think there was a few quests where March was, like, translating for dating. I'm weird, awkward, definitely neurodivergent. Totally why half my comedy is built upon spinning my goofs and gaffes into jokes. 100%. We'll double check. Okay. Don't go. Okay, we'll wait. And I'll have Mach let me know as well, if you're still looking. But yeah, I do that too. Like, there's moments at work where I will do something that is completely normal for me to do. And then, like, some people around me will laugh, and I'll be like, oh gosh, was that weird? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that must have been weird. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I do, like, flazisms. I think someone here said flazisms. Like, you know the weird noises I make? There's one time someone called for me, and they're like, oh, flaze, and I was like, yeah! And everyone laughed, and I was like, oh shoot, I just showed my real self, I'm weird, I'm sorry! Hi, Chizu. Oh, we're about to leave, by the way. I love your models here, thank you! I'm very happy with how it turned out. I will admit, though, when I go to, like, one side, it does, like, become pretty thin, but I love the hair so much. So, how many questions do I have? Why is my guide all the way over here? Oh, it's because I'm... Okay. Red is my favorite color, and orange is my second favorite color. Really? Orange, I guess I should say red is my favorite color. I'm gonna switch to the Trailblazer for now.
That's Dunban over there!
The tour is over. And it's time for some rest.
Jesus, thank you so much to the kids. It's up to Arrow. Congrats on your gifted sub. I hope you enjoy your emotes.
That's Dunban over there.
Jesus, oh my gosh, thank you for the gifted sub to Fairtear. I realize I keep calling you Feartear. It's Fairtear. Thank you so much.
That's Dunban.
And Jesus, thank you for the gifted sub to Playing. Oh my gosh, so many gifted subs. Oh my gosh. That's insanely generous. Thank you so much. So many dub bands. That's Dunban over there. That's Dunban over there. That's Dunban over there. So many dub bands.
That's Dunban.
Mother Dunban. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the sub to Pink Panther Goddess Fox. Thank you. Help, Flaze, get face show. It doesn't work like that. Help. But I can do one 10 pull. I'll do one.
That's Dunban over there.
Oh, Jesus, thank you for the gift that's at the King of Amps. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. That's insanely generous. Thank you so much. Holy cow. I hope your wallet's okay. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Holy cow, Jesus, thank you so much. How many gifted subs was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay. Mock, if you keep going to the upper deck, you'll be pulled over to Trailblazer, and then you'll be able to leave. I'm a little hesitant to do that because I don't want to accidentally trigger anything as Trailblazer. I switched over to the Trailblazer POV, and right now I can't do anything, and that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. Just Rabbit, hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We're about to leave, but I might do a 10 pull. That back in face show. 1 10 pull. 1 10 pull. Just one 10 pull. Just one. Dang it. I know, I'm sorry. 10 pulls. No, just 1 10 pull, guys. Just 1 10 pull, okay? I'm going to prove to you and to myself, because I need it, that just doing a 10 pull is not gonna solve it. Oh my gosh, I had 13? He's 13? When did he get 13? Okay, 1 10 pull. To 23. Set pulls a place. This is just to prove that it's likely not going to happen. It's like a 0.6% chance. And I'm using this to tell myself it's not gonna happen. See? We did it. Just one. That's it. That's it. We just did the one. Little does she know, fish out comes in 24. Don't say that. I have to say for Sunday. Ah! So bright. 110 pulls. Do I have this light cone? I can't remember if I do. Do one more? No, I said one, and I meant it. Increases wearer's attack. Guard defeats enemy wearer's crit damage increases. Sheesh! Sheesh! Just one more, it'll be fine. This time for real. Save it for Sunday? I much prefer Fridays myself. Although, it is kind of ironic that it's a weapon. Because my luck, I tend to get character weapon characters, and this just proves it. Once. How much do I have? Hold on. How much do I have? No. 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 If I had... But you know what we could do? We could... Whoops, wrong one. We could do some standard warps. Let's do some standard warps. I have 22. No, I want to stay above 300. And I have gone under, so we are stopping. So, let's do a couple of these standard warps. I checked earlier. I'm at 3, so this is 13. What did we get today? What did we get today from the standard banner? The standard banner, the standard banner. What did we get today? What do we get today from the standard banner? Please let it be something cool. I feel like this is actually a song. Maybe I shouldn't sing the melody. Standard banner. Oh, it's a Yukong. That's a Yukong. Dang. Came mid-pull. Okay. Another 10 pull. I think there should be a gamble redeem where you have to pull if someone redeems it and plays it Let's Go Gambling. I've thought about it, but here's the problem. Is that eventually if people keep redeeming it, that's a lot of money that I would have to put into a game, and I don't think I'm willing to do that. Unless I had the redeem super high. I have thought about it, but I don't want to like have it be so cheap that I constantly am pulling, because eventually it'll get to a point where I have no pulls and I would have to put money. And that is something I don't like. But I had roughly 70 rolls. Oh my gosh! 700, I should say. Dang. If you did, you have to make it for a money redeem. I would have to do a big one. 5,000 for one pull. Yeah, 5,000 for one single, and maybe like 20 5,000 channel points to do a 10 pull. C6 R1, dang. 5,000 is still too low, you think? How many channel points do y'all have as I do this 10 pull? Forgot channel points, should have left stream open. Ah, it's good. I have 1K. Spent channel points like crazy and I'm always hovering up 20K. Okay, it definitely needs to be more then. $100K for a multi. I was thinking 50K maybe. Oh, I got good night's sleep well. That's actually a really good light cone for dot units. I know I have a few of those. 54! Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is such a good light cone for dots. I don't know how many I have of it though, to be honest. Let's check. Where's my bag? There it is. Light cone. Oh, I have 2 of these, but I think I have another character that has it. Or did I want to build it? Guess not. Good night, sleep well. I have S5 on Sampo. Probably put that on a different character. Look, guys, my 3rd Yangqing light cone. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, 3 Yangqing light cones. I am in agony. I am in agony. I ran a bunch of character reviews. Oh, true, you did. That would go well with my E4 Yangqing. That's been pretty good on 4 stars. I have E6 shampoo. Do I? What is my shampoo at? This is just like me showing off my account at this point. Where's my shampoo? There he is. What do I have? E1. Oh, we got a UCOG! E4.
The heavens are vast. The kite flies where it wishes.
I'm actually curious. Hold on. Characters I've used. I don't really use Don Hung, but let's see what I have. E2, E4. I have Misha at E4? Oh, it's probably because of Firefly. That would explain it. E0, E5, E5, E6 Pala. Let's go. E16U. Oh, that's right. It was for one of my summons. I forget which one. I think it was Topaz? E5 Hanya. E3 March 7th. Hunt, I should say. E4, E5, E2. Yeah. Oh, that's my girl. That's my sweet, sweet baby girl. She needs work. Okay, where were we? E1, E6. Heck yeah, E6, obviously. E6, E2, E6. Beautiful. 2, 4, 0, 0. C6. This is Harmony Trailblazer. 0, 0, 0. E2. 0, 0. And then all these are 0. E6 Zhuyi goated. I know, I love Zhuyi. I just wish her relics were like better. That's the thing, is that I feel like I struggle with my relic luck so much. Like, look at this. Look at the stuff I'm running on her. Although that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. You want to know my luckiest pull? Yeah, sure. Oh. How is your Qingchua? Honestly, I know everyone says like, oh, my Qingchua packs a punch, but I struggled to get mine to even work, to be honest. So I sort of dropped her. I tried building her for a bit, but like, I struggled. My E6 Zhuyi was rated SSS on those character review sites. Dang. Yeah, I feel bad. Like, I want my characters to be good. But so far, my Topaz is probably one of my best built characters other than my Firefly. And even then, it needs work. My artifact luck, or relic luck, I should say. I struggle, Bus. I feel like I do something wrong. This is my sample, by the way. I don't know. Ugh, it's late. But is there a character you guys want to see in my account that you're curious about? The luckiest pull is in Honkai Star Rail. I got E2 Robin and 26 pity of the last minute. Dang, that's insane! I'll show you my the most insane luck I've ever had. But I have to take a picture of it first. Let me show you the most insane luck I've ever had. And that is my Lycone warps that I've done on this account. Hold on. For some reason, I labeled that as something else. Let me show you. This is my claim to fame on my account. Boom. Let me move this. Behold. My Lycone warps. It's literally the best thing about my account. What is that? These are my Lycone warps. So basically, the number is the pity I had when I got them. Let me shrink it so you can see it a little bit better because chat blew up. Basically, I had a really good streak for a while. So yeah, I think my first 10 pull, I got a 5-star. Got Topaz's Lycone at 34 pity. Silver Wolf at 69. Nice. Then when I was trying to get Dr. Ratio's Lycone, I got Bailu's, and I was like, well, that sucks. And then I got Ratio! Then later, I managed to get Himiko's, and then I was like, well, I could still summon a bit more, and I got Topaz, Black Swans, shortly after, and then, my luck's all over the place when it comes to the Lycone banner. That's part of the reason why I keep getting light codes, is because I'm like, well, it was good last time. Might as well try it. I think my craziest luck was when Ito first came out. I got him early and was going for his weapon. And one day I actually didn't switch his weapon. I wound up getting E1 Ito. Then I got his weapon. Dang. Ito was also, I think... No. I got an early 5-star before Ito. My best streak was probably C6 Ryo. Won every single 50-50. That's insane, man. I think getting characters Eidolons are more better. You're not wrong, but at the time I was playing, that's what I wanted. So I kept getting them. There are some cases where a Lycone can be useful, I would say. They're still good, but there's are a lot of cases where Eidolons or Eidolons, however it's said, are better. But I also like the Lycone. But again, a lot of the Lycones I got were because I was going off of Genshin knowledge, and 5-star weapons in Genshin can drastically affect a character. So, early knowledge and whatnot. My Gwenaifen. Here's my Gwenaifen. Could be better, honestly. Not the best. Lycone. Traces. My relics. Oh, it's covered. But, could be better. I'd say most cases Lycones are better than E1. Most E1s are just for quality of life, not much damage. Interesting. Eidolons? 2. Yeah, I think it depends on the character. When it comes to Firefly, I will fully admit, a lot of people said her E1 is a lot better than her Lycone, and it's true. But I went for it, hoping I would get it early, and also, it would cost less wishes than the E1. So that's why I got it, or summons. My Gami, the craziest pull I had was when Imbibitor Lune Donghun came out for the first time, and I wanted to just E2 and end up losing pretty early to Himiko, and 2 seconds later he came home! Afterwards I did 10 pulls, and now he's E4? That is insane. That's insane. Congratulations. Alright, well, it is officially time for me to stop. I've debated... I would love to do more streams, but Okay, question for you guys. If I were to stream more, but if I only did it like an hour, would that be fine? Because longer streams are more ideal, but I could sneak in an hour here or there, maybe. I got 66 channel points right now! Wow, wait. That was the quest so far. Dude, so good. I want to keep playing so badly, but I should probably get some sleep, especially considering my brain right now. Because, you know, lack of sleep can make your brain also worse, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to get caught up on sleep so that I can counter my brain better. Fei Xiao is very much coded like my Final 14 character that I had to roll for her like crazy. I love this patch. I'm loving it too. I'm really enjoying the quest so far. Really enjoying the quest. It makes me sad that I cannot continue it. But, you know, I have responsibilities, unfortunately. I wouldn't want to make you stress streaming like 5 days at 1 hour. Yeah, man.
I would love more streams.
More streams to be more channel points! I know, that's the hard part. Like, real talk, in a perfect world, I would love to keep doing the streams we're doing, but also I would love to have a day set aside where I could just play a JRPG, like most of the day. Because I love RPGs so much, but I also understand that they take a lot of time to get through. And with how often I currently stream and how I also focus on like Genshin and Star Rail, just doing a couple of hours every week isn't gonna get us through an RPG quick enough. But if I could just have a day where we like did like a 7-hour stream of just an RPG, I would feel so satisfied with that. But that's also so hard because everything in life needs to be scheduled. But that's perfect world situation. Like, imagine if we could have like Saturdays where it's like, oh, Saturdays are the Yakuza days, and we could play through the whole Yakuza series. Or, better yet, Saturdays are Zelda days, and we could just play through the whole Zelda series. Or, I could actually maybe pick up Nier for the first time. Or I could actually have my own Baldur's Gate game. I could finally play on my own Baldur's Gate character, and we could do 7-hour Baldur's Gate streams. But time, it doesn't have that. But I just want y'all to know that's my like dream goal. Conclusion: we need to get Flaze more money. Please take care of yourselves first. All in due time. Listen, I've been doing content creation for a very long time, with or without money. As long as things keep going okay, I'm hoping to stick around. But, you know, dreams. That'd be the dream of the last lifetime. Mark, thank you for the gifted sub! Rouge of Love!
Everybody say Rouge of Love!
You guys want to see something fun before I leave? So I have like a reward queue for all the rewards that get redeemed. I completely forgot to redeem it during like a while ago. So when I redeem it now, a lot of things happen at once.
Smash!
Like this! I was just about to hit Prime sub! Congratulations on your gifted sub! Enjoy your emotes! Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Let me go to the ending screen and make sure that I thank everybody properly. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. By the way, I mentioned before this week's been pretty rough. I just selfishly want to thank you guys for helping make my day a little bit brighter. Thank you guys so much. It's very nice to just hang out and chat. For today, Alex, thank you so much for the 11 months! Oh no, wait, it was 12 months! You've been subscribed for 11 months. That's to say thank you. Quentin, thank you for the bit. Acheron Galaxy Ranger, thank you so much for the follow. Pink Panda Goddess Fox, thank you for the follow. Shroomy, thank you for the follow. Chizu, thank you for the gifted sub to Arrow. Chizu, thank you for the gifted sub to Fairtear. Chizu, thank you for the gifted sub to Clink. Chizu, thank you for the gifted sub to Pink Panda Goddess. Chizu, thank you for the gifted sub to King of Amps. And Mock, thank you for the gifted sub that went to Just a Rabbit. It was a good stream. Good. I'm glad it was entertaining. I hope you had a good time, guys. all I could ask for is that you guys have a good time here. Thank you for the stream. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I agree. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, next Tuesday, we can return to Hat in Time. And next Thursday, hopefully wrap up the Honkai Star Rail quest. Thanks for watching, everybody!